Yeah, I think one of the things people can do today is be more active on LinkedIn with their company pages and with their individual pages. I'll give you 5 crucial tips that you can use for your marketing to help you approach it in a better way. Number 1 is optimizing your profile and company page. When you go into your company page and refine it so that way it represents your brand with clarity, messaging, and visuals, as well as those basic about functions that you can fill in to help people find you better when they are searching, it's really key. And today you can feature different customers, products, and more. So really taking that time to audit your company page. There's a ton of different ones on there and some great voices on LinkedIn that can recommend more specifics to that. But that's tip number 1, is optimizing your company page. And that also means optimizing your team's profiles, your actual key figures within your business, having profiles that align with that company page in order to create unification between the company, the employee, and those impressions that you're getting through your employee and also the company itself. Now, tip number 2 is really easy. Publish consistently. Everybody knows the Tuesday, Thursday hustle of posting. It works because people are checking social media. It seems to be more engaging because people are posting a lot, but doing that weekly, engaging content, and yes, you can use ChatGPT for that to develop some key ideas. Try to find a theme that you can stick with and be known for in your space so that people who are interested in that topic can follow along, or they're getting some kind of educational value from it. It's always important, even if you're using AI, to put that human element stamp on it and go through and personalize it to your tone and your voice. Number 3 is leverage LinkedIn's advanced targeting tools through ads. This is something that a lot of brands don't want to spend money on and a lot of companies don't want to spend money on, but I'm promising you that you're going to get more impressions, which is ultimately going to lead to more impact at the top of the funnel. Of course, if you're focused on getting those LinkedIn ads to straight ROI, you're going to have a really clear offer, great visuals, or content that's engaging that will drive your ICP to click that and then translate right to revenue. But if you're looking to grow your brand, something that we don't talk about as much anymore, brand equity, brand awareness, driving the notoriety of your brand, then you want to spend on ad budgets every month on a platform like LinkedIn, because there's a lot of leaders there that will become familiar with your brand, and when they see it out in the marketplace, might consider it at a time and place that's not now, but could be a potential perfect fit in the future. So continuing to have some kind of marketing going. I do it for my own agency now and then, which I am a small agency. Spending on ad dollars is something that's very precious to us. But when we do it, we're strategic in giving some kind of educational resource that you don't need to give any kind of email to download. It's just, here's the resource. Or it's some kind of insight or tip that's going to help a business grow. Tip number 4 is engage actively with your network. This is the biggest thing missing. I meet with a lot of different folks, CEOs, friends, founders, tons of different meetings over the last 3 months, and a lot of them are posting and they're doing it consistently. What they don't necessarily do, and it is based on time, is interact with other posts and not just commenting a fire emoji or a 2-word sentence, which I'm guilty of doing all the time when I'm scrolling through, but taking time to pragmatically engage on LinkedIn with a comment of substantial value, support, encouragement, anything like that. That can drive a huge impact for folks. Another thing that's really easy to get involved in is the top contributor badge that you get for being a top voice. If you go look up LinkedIn articles that you can contribute to, find your niche and contribute to multiple articles, and eventually you'll get that top badge if your content's engaged with. Again, this is where you need to put in some pragmatic thought and add value for people. The last tip is tip number 5. Analyze your performance and adapt. I mean, there's a lot of things that you can do. Take a strategy, build it out. I do this with customers all the time and clients all the time. Build out a strategy, build out a template, build out a workflow that you can realistically achieve ongoing for more than 3 to 4 months. And if you can do that effectively, run that campaign all the way through. Going back to real campaigns, it's great to pivot. It's better to complete if you can. So take a campaign, run with it, and see how far you can go, and then have some basic reporting that you can follow in this process. It could be a Google Sheet, which a lot of people love to use for just the consistency and ease of sharing it out. You can use companies like DataBox that you can have all your reports in one place. I highly recommend them. It's super easy to connect different sources and have one visual. You can use Looker, which is free. I've used that, and there's some great templates on there too to kind of bring in your website data, social media data through different connections and things like that. There's a lot of amazing tools out there to be able to measure. Or you can just look in LinkedIn Analytics itself and jot down a note. It's very simple. simple. Look for the clicks, the people that are clicking on your actual post, and look for those impressions. What I love to do is you think about engaging and utilizing your analytics. If you were to see all the impressions that your employees get on a company post times the cost of the ad if you were to spend on your company page and advertising platform for that post, it's tens of thousands of dollars a year if your team has a personal brand. So continue as you're going through these tips to build your own brand, build your team's brand, and help sponsor them in a way that's insightful. Again, low-hanging fruit is post about events, share great content and resources, post more vertical videos, and follow these 5 tips. If you guys have any more questions, please let me know. I'm always happy to help here at Chasing Creative.